So, Tbvnks got leaked. Now, if you haven't been living under a rock for the past 3 years, you more than likely know who Tbvnks is. Or you have at least heard of him. You know the guy who blew up for having his voice in permanent 2x speed, 8812 with a switch guy? This guy. Now, being leaked doesn't usually do anything to your career, but in his case, I just want to talk about what's being said. I saw a study that says 1 out of every 3 men are gay a little while ago, and this leak genuinely made me believe this. Not only are there hundreds of grown men asking for this video in this comment section, but they're making comparisons and ranking to his dick size. Yes, you heard me right. They're making comparisons. I mean, they're over here comparing this guy with Drake. You know, there's like certain things in life that have no choice but to be true. Like, it's impossible to make these things up. And these dudes are genuinely one of them. I mean, look at this one. Nah, it can't get worse, right? It can't get worse. Alright, bro. I don't know where it all went wrong with this generation. Maybe it was TikTok, or maybe it was YouTube. Matter of fact, maybe it's these damn phones. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this popped up on my Twitter timeline with no caption, so that's how I stumbled upon it before any of the allegations come in. But the funny thing is, the leak is also in 2x speed. I mean, this guy's literally cursed with living his life in 2x speed. But back to the community outrage, it's so funny to me because Gen Z genuinely can't take anything serious. I mean, look at this Twitter thread that I found on TikTok. I think Tbvnks might be more mad at the fact that it's in 2x speed than the actual fact that he was leaked. I mean, he even limited his comments, but they were still flaming him. I mean, look at this, bruh. I mean, yo, that Squidward picture would have made me delete my whole account. I cannot lie to you. Now, the original leak is very embarrassing. She says things like, it's dry over here, and people were saying that he was struggling to start the engine. But allegedly, there's a part 2 and even more leaks. Now, I'm not going to talk about them because frankly, I haven't seen them and I do not plan on seeing. But I'm not done talking about the things that people are saying. Look at this Deshae Frost clip.
Tbvnks got leaked.
Leaked like what?
His meat. That shit was low-key big though.
And the thing is, talking about meat isn't a rare subject on his streams, unironically. There's multiple jokes and clips of him making jokes about it.
Chat, you gotta not see how much meat that is?
Now, I don't really feel too bad because in reality, I mean, people have came back from much worse. Like, for example, Sketch. He got exposed for something that would objectively or subjectively be a lot worse than what Tbvnks is getting exposed for. Now, things like brand deals might be done, I'm not going to lie, because I think, you know, they do really care about your appearance. But he's probably going to be averaging a lot more viewers in his next streams due to this drama, and that's going to make him lots of money. And in my opinion, this is a good opportunity to capitalize off the attention, you know, make as much content and things as he can, you know, using these things at the forefront, because he could genuinely make a crazy bag off this, and anything come back bigger than he ever has. Because one thing about Tbvnks is that there was never a point where the whole world was looking at him. Like, he's had a lot of opportunities and he's grew to a certain point, but he hasn't had his moment where it's like, all right, the whole world is looking at you. And I feel like right now is that moment. Like, right now, I feel like the whole streaming world, the whole content world is figuring out about this, and people who don't even know him are also figuring out about this, seeing things about this. So I feel like he can definitely take advantage of it if he plays his cards right. And the sad thing is that there are really some people who are genuinely trying to clown him for this. I mean, yeah, he low-key did do bad, but this is nothing to genuinely make fun of someone for. At the end of the day, there are grown men in their room recreating the leak on TikTok.
You just act like you like it for a second. All right, just spit on me real quick, go ahead. Just call me daddy real quick. Come on, can I just eat it real quick? You like that? How the fuck you gonna tell me I ain't hard so I don't make you wait?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Mind you, he recorded this in complete silence. Now let's talk about the one who allegedly leaked it, Cameron Levine. Now, you may only know her for 2 reasons. This being Zach Levine's sister and Tbvnks' ex-girlfriend. And ultimately, I can't help but feel sorry for Zach, because if my sister was a part of something like this, I'd genuinely be tweaking out. Zach Levine is an NBA player who, I'm not gonna lie, I only know because he won a dunk contest in 2015 and 2016. But lately, Cameron Levine has also been receiving backlash from the anime community for a comment she made at DreamCon. She basically called it weird and saying that anime was for weirdos, while being at a convention that is mainly made up of anime enjoyers. While she tried making an apology, there was nothing sincere about it and nobody really cared about it. Now, if she was the one who genuinely leaked this, she might go down as one of the saltiest exes in history. I mean, do you know how much of a horrible person you have to be to release revenge on your ex? Once again, this is all hypothetical on if she leaked it, but also making fun of people and calling them weird for having different interests than you is actually really wrong. All around, she looks like a walking L, and since not many people truly know her, I don't think that she's receiving enough backlash for this whole thing. The fact that she even recorded these videos is crazy. These videos all paint him in a bad light, and it doesn't serve any purposes to satisfy her lust, which is the whole point of sex tapes. So why does she have it? why did she record it? Not only that, but she had to have an idea on the many possibilities that could have happened for recording something like this, especially when the guy in the video is as known as Tbvnks. Now, I don't want to only bash her because Tbvnks also messed up. Allegedly, in other leaks, she tells him to stop and get off of her in a playful tone, which is very, very wrong on both sides. After she said stop, not gonna lie, Tbvnks should have stopped. And this brings up a new uncomfortable conversation because why did he keep going? And now a lot of people might say she was laughing and joking, this and that. But if it's one thing that I learned, is that no means no. And no matter what the circumstances is, even if someone says they're joking, when they say no, you should always stop. So Tbvnks, in my opinion, is very stupid because, you know, as a content creator and as someone as known, you need to be careful. You need to honestly be very cautious about how you carry yourself behind closed doors, and especially when you're being recorded. Now, I'm not going to say he's the only one who's wrong because she definitely shouldn't have said that, especially recording, because this puts him in a very awkward position. And not only this, but if you wanted him to stop, then get serious and tell him to stop. Now, I don't know what happens behind closed doors, so once again, don't quote me, but if he wasn't abusive or didn't show any signs of harming her for telling him to stop, then that's what she should have did instead of recording. Now, in my opinion, this whole thing really is just botched and something that's just, it could be looked at as funny, but also there is some elements that should be taken serious. If you guys enjoyed today's video, once again, I got more content coming up like this. If you're new, subscribe, and, you know, make sure you like the video if you did find it funny. I hope I made you guys laugh in some certain way, you know what I mean? Yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. Other than that, I'm out.